it on? Turn this thing down so I can't hear what I'm saying. And my remote control's gone walkabouts again. Yay. Not that I can find remote control in here, but... Hi, greetings and welcome, fellow test subjects. Now, yes, I know I've done the complete walkthrough of Statik. I'm not sure how to pronounce this game. Stark Enterprises. Blah. I know that I've done the complete walkthrough of this, but there's been quite a lot of times that I've been asked, Steve or Max, how do you do the ghost cubes? The ghost cubes are getting me a little bit stumped. Actually, because I've got my camera up there, I'm better off standing up for this. Right, let's reset. Well, so that's what I'm just going to go through, and with this little demonstration, I'm going to tell you about these ghost cubes, why, what we're supposed to do with these. Now, if we go down inside these, well, not inside these, or look around these, you can see that they have, oh, if I can get the, it's not over there, it's right in front of my face there. Right, you can see that there's got a flat side or a smooth side, and the other sides are pretty much, well, normal. It's kind of circular. It's hard to see unless you know what you're looking for, but you can see, say this one here, I'm looking at this one here on the right hand side. You can see that the left side and the underside is pretty much smooth. Well, not smooth, it's more of roundish, but on the right hand side you can see it's flat. It's like it's been sliced in half. Now, like I said, without actually knowing what you're looking for, you can't really see it, because they are, in these headsets, it is quite hard to see sometimes. And also these controls are hard to actually get working sometimes. Let's try and readjust. Come on. Let's see if I can lean back without falling over this couch. There we go. Right. So what we need to do when we pick up these with the the R2 button, as you can see, this one's got a flat side on the right hand side and on the top. So that means that that is in the center between two. Now this one here, you see, it's got a roundish sort of left, right and up, but it's got a flattish side on the bottom. So right, up and left, it's sort of roundish, kind of smooth bowls. You've got like a sliced off, very flat bottom side. So that goes on the top. Right, now whilst with this one, let's have a look at this one. Can you see where the rounded corners are to show where the smooth side is compared to the sharp flat side? So therefore you can see that this one here has got a sharp flat side on the left hand side. So what you've got to do, I know it might seem simple now that I'm pointing this out, but what you've got to do is match up the flat sides to each other. So as you can see, this one's got a flat side on the right hand side and on the top. That one's got a flat side on the bottom, and that one's got a flat side on the left hand side. So as you can see, I think you kind of guessed it now. You kind of got to connect them. There you go. Got to connect them to the flat sides. Once you've done that, you then place it down in here, and it will give you a lovely piece for the main hole. You see, the funny thing is, spoiler warning, if you don't want to hear what happens at the end, I'll turn this way. Well, I'll turn this way whilst I'm spoiling it. When you see me, if you want to fast forward the spoiler, I'll look back at the cubes. Okay, spoiler warning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, right at the end, when you finish the game, the cube is opened up and is given to the director. And then you are killed, you are brutally murdered. Now I thought that is quite an odd way of ending the game. I'm really upset that you just get killed straight off. So I'm kind of wondering, and I'll put this to you guys out there, if it's possible to not get killed. So if you can try and if we do this puzzle correctly, then you don't get killed when it gets to that point. But I don't know what will be the proper procedure. I'm putting these together as I think it should be, or how it looks like it should be, and it sort of works out. But as we all see in the end, it doesn't. So maybe there is some combination of this block, of this puzzle block, that if we do it right, we don't get killed. So let's do a little bit of group, what was it called? Crowdfunding or whatever. I've forgotten the actual terminology of it. But let's all chip in and see if we can figure out how to solve this puzzle and not get killed at the end. Okay, now back to the non-spoiler section. Okay, now as you can see, I've turned back. So those that didn't want to hear the spoiler, I won't say anything more about the spoiler. Now, as we come to this part here, we basically just have to connect these the best way that we think. I mean, now it's sort of like, as we are a pattern recognition species, we sort of see like obvious things such as that and that go for in the center. When you let go, it connects it all up. There you go. So that looks like a little bit of a box. So we can see that as a box, and as it grows, it grows, it grows. And we add a little bit to it each time. So what I'm going to do is, let's go forward a little bit. I'm going to do a puzzle. So let's do a puzzle and then try and get back to the next section. So if you don't want to see these puzzles, we'll ignore the puzzles for now, but or just skip past the puzzles. Whoops. Let's just go trying to go to the next one.
It's easy to be a little heavy-handed in the beginning, as I'm sure you're aware.
Stand up. I can't remember how we did this.
You don't have to accept your fate, if that's not what you want. And apart from any unforeseen malfunctions, I'm going to leave you, well, as alone as one can be in a room with someone else.
I've totally forgotten how to do this now. 2, 5, okay. 5. 9. So that's 1. Okay, so let's do this now. Okay, so TV, so yellow. Okay, yellow grass, green cup, X-ray. Okay, so I'll have a red box. Oh, all right. Okay, right. Okay, so and yellow pot plant. Oh, missed it. So red, green cup. Okay, so oh, sorry, must have just missed that. EDH. Okay, so A, B. So A, B, C, D, E. E, A, B, C, D, E, G, A.
All possible consequences, I understand, of this retention and accept.
Okay, so I understand. Oh, I can't remember.
I understand all possible consequences of this retention and accept.
Okay, so pink, yellow, red, blue. Pink, yellow, red, blue.
I understand and accept all possible consequences of this retention.
There you are. I do look forward to that noise. Proof that we're all performing.
Hey boy, wait, go fetch! Hey, Andy, get it. Give us a kiss. Mwah. There you go. So I just gotta have my little fun. Hey. You look how like I feel. Your eye believes the world. Your eyes belong to the world. Woody Loot.
Welcome to our special
Right,
questionnaire.
just this, and then I think we're back to the ghost chamber room.
QR, if you like. Or the square, if you prefer.
I call it, let's get on with it.
In case the name should make the point quite obvious. But I'll explain just to be certain. I'm going to show a series of images, and I'd like you to express your feelings by pressing either the happy or sad button. If you find that you feel nothing, just select the emotion you would have had if you did. And please remember, sometimes there are no incorrect answers.
Oh.
Awkward silence. Sorry, that's just my notes. Please disregard. Sorry, can I ask you to re-enter that last one? Just for, well,
Just because.
do it.
Do it.
Okay, perhaps we can try that again when you've had time to reflect. Doctor, I think I broke my hand. Okay, back to the ghost room. Mrs. Taylor, I'm disappointed. You know the pain I've gone through already, and here we are again. Silence. Nothing but silence and endless recorded messages.
Let me see if I can
Know how this will end.
Trying to get this.
Any chance of working, we need to work together. See if we can't delay the inevitable. Don't you agree? I hope you agree. Please call me back if you agree.
Right. Okay, now here's an interesting one. As you can see, this one is quite clearly, it's got a flat side on the right hand side. Well, I don't know, it's quite clear because this is quite unclear, which is why we're getting so many problems with these. But as you can see, we've got like a rounded corner. This is so awkward. But you've got a rounded corner up on the top left and bottom left, and therefore a straight slice on the right hand side. Whereas this one has got a straight slice on the left hand side. But they would not. I mean, you can try and connect it together like that, but that is wrong. However, as you can see with this one, it has got a slice on the left hand side and a flat side on the right hand side. Well, it's got a flat side on the left hand side and a flat side on the right hand side. So basically, that one's the middle. I can't take these apart now. Also, my camera's going all ape at the moment. Right, this might be a little bit easier if I did this. Go on. Come here. Break apart. I can't remember how I break these apart. This is going to be a problem. How the... Should I press one of these buttons? Ah, there we go. What was that again? Ah, yeah, it was the circle button to break them apart. Fine, okay, so we put that one in the center. Connect that, and that thing will show up. Put that in there when it highlights, and then let go. Right. Now, as you can see, this sort of adds an extra dimension to the cube, and now this would look pretty odd when it connects to things like this. So we just put this here, and like let's just say that there, or there we go. It sort of connected it like that. I mean, that could be the right place to put it, or I could be completely wrong. If we just take it apart. I mean, I know if I try to put this here, let's try and work out. There we go. If I put this here, it seems to try to only connect there, which is at one space. So I don't think that that will be the correct space. And also look at it like this. This looks like it's supposed to be the back end of the cube, or well, maybe not the back end, but a part of the outer surface of the cube. So that makes me think that this cube, when it is complete, is more than just 6 sides. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 cubes. Because even if I put this, say like this here, which by logic dictates, that seems to have closed up in a few other areas. That does not look like it's going to be complete. So, as you progress on throughout the game, and I think we are going to leave it beyond from here. We're not going to go through the entire game with this one. As we go on throughout the game, I think you will find that this cube is I think a 3 by 3 by 3 cube. So therefore it will be 3 across. That's it. Let me mark this in here. Yeah, so this is a 3 by 3 by 3 cube, so it's going to be 3 across, 3 up, and 3 in depth. So as this side here has got no panel on either side, it's going to be it means that that's going to be dead in the center, and this is going to be on the outline. So when we come to the next one and we get some more pieces to work with, then you'll be able to create your three-dimensional 3x3 cube. And I think we will leave it at that point. I think I've described it enough in here for me to be able to help out anyone that's going to needs help with this. If you do have any further questions, please don't forget to ask. That's kind of neat. See, these panels sort of come out to capture it. So therefore, I wonder what will happen. Yeah. That panel sort of came out to capture that panel. So when trying to create this cube, try to see if you can match like-sided to like-sided. So therefore, if you can, I don't know how that's going to work, but things to try out. And for anyone that did watch the spoilers, let me know how you get on with the little task that I challenge that I set to you guys. See if you can figure out the ultimate quest, the hidden quest behind everything. And for those of you who didn't see the spoilers, finish the game, then come back and watch this video again and watch the little spoiler section that I said earlier when I put my face to the back wall. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed creating this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys out there.